Hey, I'm going to be at the UK Drum Show this year on the 18th and 19th of October. The show went great last year as an exhibitor, but this year I'm going to do things a bit differently and a little bit bigger. The eDrum Workshop Experience Room will be upstairs at the show in Hall 8, and I believe it's going to be near Digital Drummer's eDrum Lab and Joe Becky's booth, so there should be a nice little eDrum community feel going on upstairs. Over the weekend I'm going to be running a couple of workshops. The first one is going to be basically everything that you need to know about taking your kit from home and getting it onto the stage. So it will include things like the pros and cons of playing eDrums live, what considerations you might need to make taking eDrums to gigs, and how to deal with the setup and hardware side of things, so things like input, outputs, how to hear yourself, how the band can hear you, whether or not you need additional gear, spares, that kind of thing. The second workshop's going to be all about mastering your eDrums so that you can feel comfortable and confident when playing them. So this will include things like trigger settings that you might need to tweak, how to dial in your sounds for different venues or PA systems, things that you can do to improve the feel behind the kit, and other tips and tricks that I picked up over the 7 years that I gigged with a fully electronic setup. I'm going to run both of these workshops on Saturday and Sunday, so if you can only make it to the show for one day, or if there's a clash with something else, because of course there's plenty going on at the show, then you'll still be able to catch them on one of the days. Check out the schedule on the UK Drum Show website for more details. It will be first come first serve on the door. Around the workshops, I'm going to have some open room sessions. That'll give you a chance to try out my kit in this live setup, play around with any of my custom kits and samples on a few different modules, or just mingle and have a chat with like-minded eDrummers. I'm also going to showcase some cool eDrum gear that I think is a little bit underrated or lesser known. These aren't partnerships or sponsorships or anything like that, just some cool things that I've picked up over the years that I think deserve a bit more love. Then at the end of each day, I'm also going to have some bookable 10-minute one-to-one slots. A lot of you came up to the booth last year, which was amazing. It was great to meet everybody, but it wasn't really easy to actually have a conversation, and I know that a few of you wanted to really pick my brains about particular things, and that just wasn't really possible on the show floor. So if you want to book one of these slots, go over to my site, theedrumworkshop.com, and use the contact form to let me know that you want to book. If you're only going to be there one of the days, let me know which day, and I'll try to honour that, and I'll be booking the slots between 4 and 6 PM. Of course, unfortunately, it's going to be first come, first served, but if the slots aren't booked up before the show starts, then I will be taking bookings on the day. I've also finally opened a mailing list on my website so you can stay up to date with custom kits, samples, and videos, so stick your email down in that box if you want those. Right, I'd best go carry on preparing. I'll see you at the show.